YungSchwetzel Gryffindor, been to break a whore. Schwetzel, I be on that bullshit, eat it till I'm full shit. Got the dimmy ears, so don't you even try to pull it. Schwetzel always preaching about the bias as a pulpit. Tires always screeching cause I'm keeping up with that bullshit. Young flossy motherfucker, shining glossy motherfucker. Schwetzel on that candy shit, a bossy motherfucker. Hope I lost these motherfuckers, double crossy motherfuckers. Candy kill them all, I might just toss it with the others. It's a Pisces full moon, I'm on drink time with your mother. BS since it's beat, now it's time to eat. I be flowing around, I ain't just sticking to my feet. Manifesting solo till I come through with a fleet. Flow precipitation, I ain't talking about no sleep. No reciprocation, I'ma leave you in the street. This a demonstration how respect can come to me, cause I know just who I be. Keep a flow just like a leak. I'ma let this shit leak, baby, eat me like a leak. Eat it up, eat it up, eat it up, huh, baby, eat it up, eat it up. I'm a bad young man with a bag full of plans. I got in the grams, I got dabs in the zans. In the band, I just killed them for the fam. I won't never make amends. I ain't never needed friends. Till my plane that never land. Told me hit that shit again. Told me spit that shit again. Really need a from beginning to the end, from beginning to the end, to the end. God damn. Flow sick, flow nasty. Bitches call me daddy. Little shorty gas me. Days when we was trashy. Do them real badly. I forgot about the grabbies. Vision sweeter than some candy. Like her name was Bambi. I ain't talking about Randy. Like somebody's granny. I'm just joking for the family. Grab up on that fanny. She gon' let me do it cause I shine like DeMartini. I be something like a tranny. Can't nobody understand me. From everybody's antics. All your fucking antics. All your fucking antics. You got problems, I'm a solve. Now the molehill made it out with no deal. Something out of nothing, now I'm riding out with 4 wheels. Setting boundaries, I ain't caring how the hoes feel. You be thinking that the pros feeling little. Or maybe it was Tommy. You a baby spirit, better go and call your mommy. I got angles for attack, ain't no way that you can stop me. Flow cold, flow frosty. I be chilling in the lofty. Or oops, I meant loft. I'm a triple double cross like I'm gripping on that ball. Baby, yeah, I've been a boss, picking up the paintbrush like Bob Ross. Baby, yeah, I've been a boss. Pay it all. I'ma come through, pay it all. I ain't been it for you all. I be going hard. I be going hard. Do that shit with no regard. Baby, I been going hard. I do that shit with no regard. Great Santa said, where can I stream this flow? That's called Gryffindor. That's a song that I had made a while ago. You can find it on my YouTube channel though. Really though, that do give me a good idea though. I need to go ahead and filter that shit through DistroKid, because VI is the one who gave me that V. If y'all don't know about VI Izzle, go check out his Instagram and shit. He's got an Instagram channel called VI Izzle, and then another Instagram channel called VI Beats, where he just showcases. Oh, excuse me. Where he just showcases beats and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So go check his shit out. That fucking beat was hard as fuck. And beyond that, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you know. So yeah, we gonna get that. But see, the reason why I've been so slow with a lot of things, this is what I need y'all to understand. Like, I've got a fuck ton of music on my page, but what's it called? A lot of that shit I made whenever I was recording on this microphone. Like, a lot of y'all don't even know that. A lot of those songs I made when I was recording with this fucking headset microphone and shit. So the quality ain't all there with all those songs and shit. And some of those songs, I wasn't even using the equalizer. I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? I was just using straight up raw vocals. I like not edited at all. Just straight, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just having fun for real. But then I actually started to learn how to like properly make shit and stuff like that. So You know, that song was made on my cell phone. Fuck. I'm live right now on IG, but I'll show y'all on this cell phone. Look how fucking cracked and destroyed this bitch is. This is a $50 phone from Walmart from like I've had for like 4 or 5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been worth it to me to buy a new phone yet. So the day that it become worth it to buy a new phone, that'll be the day I buy a new phone. But that's what I recorded everything on as far as music for the most part. I only started recording with this joint a couple months ago. Got the computer and everything now. Got an actual microphone and started learning how to actually edit vocals and shit like that a little bit better. So, you know, the shit I be dropping now, like if you go and look at some of my newer songs, bro, it's almost unrecognizable. She said pure talent. Yeah, facts. That's exactly what's going on. That's just pure gift and talent right there. If I'm able to do that with fucking goddamn phone that I got from Walmart 5 years ago, shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got no excuse out here for real. But yeah, we gonna upload that shit on DistroKid. When are you going back to work? I ain't never coming back. I ain't never coming back. I ain't never coming back to work. No, just kidding. I think I come in day after tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm off again tomorrow evening, and then I come back in next day. But nah, man, I ain't never coming back, bitch. I ain't never coming back. No, just kidding. How you doing, though? How you doing, though, Hope? It's good to see you. Goes to show you there's no excuse. I had my last phone for 5 years. Yeah, and that bitch ain't even an iPhone. That's like the cheapest phone you can get from Walmart. Like, I had a good phone before that, but it broke. A phone that I had gotten from Verizon. And I had to pay a bunch of fucking extra money and fees and shit like that for canceling my contract and never paying the phone off and shit like that because I was like, I had just got the phone for real and it broke. So I was like, fuck this, bro. I'm not signing up for no more contracts. I'm not signing no more paperwork. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to go get me a straight talk phone. So I went and bought the cheapest joint that I could, and it's fucking destroyed, cracked all the shit now. But shit, the bitch still works. So, you know what I'm saying? But I am finna get a new phone here soon, though, on a real note. She said, I'm doing good. How you doing? Oh, shit, we doing good. We just about to do our tarot pool for the full moon in Pisces and shit. You know, just having some fun right now. We in the right type of vibes. I feel like a motherfucker from the 60s or 70s right now. Like, I feel like I might start scatting on y'all for real. Like, y'all don't even know about that shit. I might start scatting on y'all for real. Skibbity bap, bap, bap. Okay, though. Let's actually get into the process of what we doing tonight. Man, these headphones got my fucking hair looking crazy. Y'all don't mind my fucking pineapple top fucking growing wings out the side of my fucking face and shit. Y'all don't mind that shit. Just pay attention to the goddamn tarot, bitch. Pay attention to that shit. Don't pay attention to Schwetzel's fucking growing wings out the side of his fucking headpiece and shit. That's good. I'm weak. I'm gonna talk to you later. All right, do you think I'm gonna fucking continue doing my thing? I'll holler at you and shit. But yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. Apple already discontinued my new iPhone 15 Pro Max. She said, "Shut the fuck up." Yes, I'm seated, tuned in, just fresh out of the shower. Word, hell yeah. Apparently, we got the perfect time frame because it seemed like some of my other live streams, I started doing them a little bit later in the night to kind of figure out like when my viewership was online and shit like that. And shit, we only 8 minutes into it. We got 6 people in here. So this seemed like a good time slot for me. It seemed like this is a good time slot for me. You know what I'm saying? So we got full moon in Pisces. I've already picked up one card, so I already know where we're gonna start from. But you know what I'm saying? We got the full moon in Pisces, like Grace Anna said earlier in my other live stream. This is a harvest moon. You know what I'm saying? Harvesting time. And if you need to understand that a little bit more, go back and watch my last live stream because I'm not gonna reiterate and repeat myself here. D said, "Hey, Pisces here. How's it going, Pisces? How you feeling on this full moon energies? How you doing on these full moon energies?" Hold up, y'all. Somebody just texted me. Oh, same person who was just in here talking to my chat. Word. But yeah, how are the Pisces? How is the Pisces is feeling this full moon and shit? Y'all doing all right?
Y'all fucking, y'all still needing straight jackets or what? You know what I'm saying? Y'all still crazy and needing straight jackets or what? D says she's blessed. Good shit. Never be less though. My bad if I called you a girl. If you a man, no, that's my fault. The name D is kind of vague. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you a male or female. But first card that you guys got for the full moon in Pisces collective tarot card reading. You guys are being led to some type of external epiphany. And the reason why I started breaking down the harvest moon energy is because this card popped out and it made me think about that. So yeah, you being led to some type of external epiphany with the colored Joker card. There's two versions. You have a colored Joker and then you have a black Joker. The black Joker is an internal epiphany. The colorful Joker is an external epiphany. So there's something outside of you that you're coming to some type of an epiphany about. Estefania said cross watcher. I don't know what that mean, but shit, you cross watching, we cross watching, we all cross watching in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna move on to the next card. But yeah, collectively, we're being led to some type of external epiphany at the moment. Let's get some context on it and see what that may be. So yeah, you've been teaching. This is why you've been teaching, or you've been being wise about some type of support or some type of emotion, some type of water energy. You've been wise about it. You've been peeping. You know what I'm saying? You've been teaching something that deals with the water energy, some type of emotion, some type of support type of energy. So you've been teaching that. You've been being wise about it. So that's probably what is leading you to the external epiphany. Is something that you've been teaching. So you're learning from where you've been being wise with this support energy and this emotional water energy in and of itself. You've been teaching it, you've been being wise about it and shit like that. So it's helping you learn externally. You come into epiphanies. It's helping you learn something new from, because everybody knows you learn something and then you teach it, and when you teach it, that helps you learn it more. So whatever you was teaching or being wise about right here, having wisdom within, that's some type of emotion, some type of water energy, some type of support. That's what's leading you to have that external epiphany and learn even more from it by teaching it. You learn it and then you teach it. You know what I'm saying? It means he, she loves another sign. I've never heard that terminology before. Estefania said, you said my name very nicely. Thanks. I appreciate that. That's the only way I knew how to say it. You know what I'm saying? Cross watcher means the person that Pisces is dealing with. Word. I've never heard that terminology before. I can't even lie to you. But that makes sense. We all be doing that all the time, for real. Whether that be internally or externally, we always be paying attention to other influences, dealing with different planetary bodies and signs, zodiac signs, and all that type of shit, internally or externally. Okay. Next card out the stack. Okay, so your desiring is very female tarot, in my opinion. I ain't never heard that. I don't watch a lot of tarot card readings. I started doing my own tarot card readings. I ain't watching nobody do nothing in a few years now. But anyways, you are cross watcher, a term for people who's watching tarot for love and romance and trying to be nosy. So okay, I see what you're saying, Jackie. It's basically like the divination energy, like trying to predict the future type of energy. Okay, I see exactly what you're saying now. But y'all got 8 of spades next. So you are desiring your deep, dark desires, 8th house type of energy, Scorpio type of energy is correlated to some type of air energy, some type of opposition right now. And so you might be desiring more intellectuality right now. You might be desiring new, better ways of communicating yourself and making sense out of shit in your mind, how you think and communicate about things with the air energy. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that shit as well, because that seemed like that's what's leading you to this external epiphany. is something that you desired some type of better way to communicate about shit, and it seemed like it led you to the 9 of Hearts, which would be the wisdom and knowledge, the teaching aspect of whatever that emotion was that you had whenever you was desiring the communication, better logic aspect, and then that's what led you to that actual external epiphany. It seemed like you learning from how you think about things, and it seemed like you learning about how you actually teaching these things. And you're either getting support from it, or you're giving support to that emotion that is correlated to whatever that desire is, as far as the air energy, wherever you're trying to, desire and give more air to at the moment. And as always, we're going to do a 9-card pool. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be always my fucking thing. We're going to do 9 cards every time. Unless I just get tired of y'all or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I might get tired of y'all bitches and only pull 6 or something. Question: is this for sun, moon, and rising, and maybe Venus, or just sun? This is for everybody. This is a collective tarot card pool. You get what I'm saying? That this is a collective tarot card reading. This is for everybody, no matter what zodiac sign, no matter what placement you have. This is just more correlated to sun being in Virgo, moon being full moon being in Pisces at the moment. It's more correlated to those energies, the collective, the entire experience, the entire influence that we're all up under at the moment. It's not specific from zodiac to zodiac sign. So just take it where you resonate and get the message that you need to get out of it. Beyond that, I am going to start doing more personalized by zodiac sign not readings, I'm sorry, tarot pools as well. I just have kind of been slacking on that energy because really, y'all don't even know. Like, my plate is so full right now between how many ideas I have for shit, trying to keep up with the transits as far as when I'm doing certain things, when I'm breaking down certain things, when I'm doing my tarot pools, and when they need to be done and shit. And not only that, y'all also know I make music and shit like that too. So I'm still fucking working on my album and shit like that. And not only that, that this is shit that I find fun and enjoyment in as well. But still, there's other times when I want to be a lazy piece of shit and fucking eat popcorn, buttered popcorn, and fucking watch a movie for a few hours, or fucking, you know what I'm saying, play a video game for a couple hours. And like I've told y'all before, I ain't played video games in some years. So like now I'm getting back into an old game I used to play called League of Legends. I've really been having a lot of fun with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I try to, like, at the end of the night or something, from like 12 to 4 a.m. or some shit, I usually try to get a little bit of a gaming session in. And then that way I can rest during the day and shit. Cause my job is night shift and shit. So like my schedule is kind of flipped from how most of y'all correlate y'all schedules and shit like that. Like, I'm more of a night person. I thrive a lot better in that time frame and shit like that. So I usually try to, but that's why I also make videos that I upload and go live early in the day. Then I come here at nighttime and do the same thing after I've got my rest and shit like that. But anyways, let's read the chat for a second before we break down this next card. Y'all keep in mind them 3 cards that we just had. Back up the live stream if you need to. She said I have Pisces and Jupiter, so I should just pay attention to everything and get the gems I get. Yeah. Word up. Pisces and Jupiter. Yeah. So you have like fun and enjoyment and wisdom and knowledge within your dreams and imaginations and shit like that. So that's a good thing for the time frame that we're actually in right now, with the full moon being in Pisces. Because by default, by you having Jupiter in Pisces, the moon is your reaction and response energy. It's what's on your mind. It's what's on your emotions and shit like that all the time. It's what you reacting and responding to internally. By having a Jupiter in Pisces, you know what I'm saying? It seemed to me like a lot of time that shit is already what you're paying attention to a fair bit throughout your life. You know what I'm saying? How you're correlating it, especially depending upon what house that sign and shit actually is. You know what I'm saying? Ditto. And you don't want to burn out. Yeah, that's not really a concern for me. The way that I work personally is I have to build up momentum. If I don't do anything that is like negative momentum. If I'm doing shit, I build up more momentum, especially if I'm having discipline with it and doing it on a day-to-day basis. So I'm only going to get better from where y'all see me start from and shit. People who's been watching my channel since early on to where I am now, y'all know that this is true. You know what I'm saying? And then beyond that, y'all going to even see even more upgrades over time and shit like that. I'm just building up my momentum. I'm just making this routine and pattern. This something that I can do on a day-to-day basis and shit like that. That way I can start upgrading shit slowly but surely. And then eventually I'm going to be in a situation where y'all going to be like, damn, like you stop watching me for a few months or some shit. And then you come back and I'm like fucking fully iced out or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not exactly literally, but I think people who more internally adept will get what I mean by that. And what's your sign? Aquarius? No, I'm a Capricorn sun, Taurus moon, 29 degrees Gemini ascendant. So my ascendant is on the cusp with Cancer. You know what I'm saying? So if you know about astrology, you know what I mean when I say those things. Hey, I didn't get notifications. Oh man, Jackie New said the same thing earlier. I don't think that would be anything on my end. That's probably just YouTube itself. You know what I'm saying? Just being stupid, because a lot of times I don't get notifications when certain people that I be wanting to see when they go live. I don't be seeing them go live and shit. And Trey said he making his own tarot symbolism. Fuck yeah, man. Hit me up on that shit. I'd like to see what you can do and shit. Gray Santa said, I feel this. You probably talking about that Jupiter and Pisces energy I was just breaking down. Yeah, no doubt. Trey said, what you think about progress charts? I've personally never gotten into it, but I've got some people that I talk to, like personally and shit like that, who are putting me on to shit like that, progression charts, and not only that, like what's it called? I forget exactly what the terminology is that they use for it, but astrology directly correlated to your specific space and location. So like for me, for example, I live in Virginia at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So there is a specific type of astrology that will pinpoint like your exact location and shit like that. And there's also like y'all know like fault lines on a map, or those lines that run downwards and horizontal and fucking vertical and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Those lines and stuff, like there's certain astrologies that like basically map out the entire earth in that type of way too. So you can figure out like what would be a more sufficient area for you to live in. Like if you are feeling bogged down in the area that you living in right now type shit, like there's a certain type of astrology that could like show you how certain areas to live in could be a little bit more sufficient for you and shit. And I've got some people trying to put me onto shit like that too. It's just, like I said, I got a lot of shit on my plate right now, and I'm doing my best to keep up. So that's, you know what I'm saying? Once I get everything back down to like a calmer state where I actually have a little bit more free time to do things, then I'm gonna start getting into some of that other shit, and especially whenever I actually like plan to move away and shit like that. Jackie New said Taurus moon gang. Yes, sir. Hey, big backs of the zodiac sign. You know what I'm saying? Big backs of the zodiac sign. Keep it 100. Every Taurus moon I know like to eat, bitch. Every Taurus moon that I know, fat as hell. Maybe not even physically, because I'm, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm skinny as fuck. But at the same time, though, bitch, I'm an undercover fat kid. I be telling people that shit all the time. I'm an undercover fat kid. I'm a fat kid in disguise. Y'all just ain't fucking, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just ain't revealed the, you know what I'm saying? The food be one of the things that move me in life, though. You know what I'm saying? That's Taurus moon energy right there. Trey's a Taurus moon too. The motherfucker just said I love to eat as well. So yeah, bitch, you already know what's up. But anyways, next card we got the King of Diamonds. They say he built like a meatball. Word, I'm built like fucking Schwetzel the Twiggy alien man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting bigger though. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at my shit lately. I'm starting to put a little bit more weight on and shit. But I think I just been being a fat ass lately in general. You know what I'm saying? I be fucking eating like a motherfucker. But anyways, next card y'all got is a King of Diamonds. So you giving your grand support to some form of a gift or opportunity, or something to deal with the fire energy, some type of expression, some type of passion, some type of motivation that you're dealing with. So you're giving your grand support to that. So it seemed like that's what's leading you to that external epiphany when we actually, you know what I'm saying? Because bitch, I know we started talking about some other shit, but y'all don't think I done forgot about what I was breaking down with these 3 cards right here. Like my mind is organized, bitch. I know all the leading step points up to get to that external epiphany. You know what I'm saying? So this seemed like kind of where it started from in a way. You know what I'm saying? Even though we on the 4th card, we still got 5 more to go. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like this seemed like a very important piece of information, especially the way that the card fell out. Because the card fell out a minute ago, and y'all ain't peep how the card fell out. I peeped how the card fell out. We started talking about some other shit. Don't think I forgot about how the fucking card fell out the deck either, bitch. Yeah, right here. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to this one. It seemed like something important. So you giving your grand support to some type of passion, motivation, some type of fire energy, some type of gift or opportunity. And that's what's probably leading you to that point of where you're desiring, trying to make sense out of it, trying to make logical sense out of it. Air energy, giving it more logic, giving more communication to it. And that makes you teach and be wise with supporting or giving emotion and vibe to this, to make more sense out of it. You get what I'm saying? And that's what is leading you to, by you learning about it, then teaching it, it helps you learn more. And that leads you right to that external epiphany. You get what I'm saying? So we're not going to do a full breakdown like that for every card, but I got to take into consideration some of y'all ain't exactly how I am. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might have forgot the shit that we already had previously talked about. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we'll get right back into this shit. Fucking built like a meatball. God damn. Built like a meatball. Yeah, I thought Trey was like 6'3". I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. This man Trey like fucking way shorter. I forget how tall he said he was. He said he built more like, you built like Robbie Lawler or some shit, ain't you, bro? Robbie Lawler's like 5'8", I think. And you watch UFC and shit. 5'9". What the fuck I tell y'all? I just said 5'8". I was 1 inch off. 5'9". Shout out to my Suicide Boys fans in the cut. Anyways, okay, so you've been trying to bring balance to some type of earth energy, bringing balance or judging the 7 energy. I think it's more correlated to balance in this aspect of what we're going through, especially dealing with the full moon energy and shit like that. I think this 7 would be more correlated to 7th house energies as far as bringing balance to something, some type of Libra energy, maybe even some type of Venus energy. You know what I'm saying? But what you're focusing on with this energy is the earth energy, maintaining practicality, building, developing stability around the balance of how you're dealing with these energies right here, as far as what we just broke down. So yeah, you're developing balance right now. You're developing more practicality out of it. You're making more sense out of it. You had to make sense out of it in your mind. That's what helped you learn, teach about it, be wise with it. And now you're actually bringing balance to it and bringing practicality to it. That way you can actually play it out in real life and be that character on that movie screen and shit, and actually play out whatever character it was that you were imagining in the first place. So on to the next. Now this one just jumped out the fucking deck. This one wanted to be seen really badly. So y'all are relating with something that seemed like an opposition at the moment. Either that or it's just the air energy in general. You get what I'm saying? 2nd house Taurus energy, that could be correlated to stability and shit like that. But at the same time, 2 energy is relating. You know what I'm saying? 2 individuals coming together and relating on a topic or on an emotion or some type of shit. But you know what I'm saying? How we were just dealing with this one, bringing balance and bringing stability and practicality to it with the earth energies and with the Libra energy. I think this one might be more correlated to balance, Taurus energy. You know what I'm saying? Or not I said balance, more correlated to stability, Taurus energy. You get what I'm saying? Even more practicality. And it seemed like this is because see how these one is upside down, one is facing upright. It seemed like y'all are opposite from each other. But I think this is talking about more of actually internal state of being rather than you actually being separate from somebody externally and dealing with opposition in that way. I think what you're trying to do right now is bring stability towards the way that you think and communicate about things because you have conflicting ideals and belief systems or something like that. And that is why you actually need to bring balance and practicality towards whatever creative gift and talent that you're giving your grand support to right now. Whatever opportunity, whatever fire, energy, expression, passion, motivation. A lot of times it play out as a gift and opportunity, though. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what's actually going on right here. Whenever we talking about the two energy, that could be interpreted in a couple of different ways. But y'all just take it with a grain of salt and utilize it in your own personal definition. You get what I'm saying? But based on what I'm viewing from all these other cards and the energy from everything that we've talked about and dealt with tonight, I think it's more correlated to what I just now said, a more of an internal thing, especially also taking into consideration as well. This is a fucking black card. That's feminine energy, negative energy, internal, yin. You get what I'm saying? So on to the next. But yeah, that bitch jumped out the deck. So I feel like it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be the way that I just said it based on how that motherfucker jumped out the deck. That one like was desperate to be seen or some shit. Like, bitch, y'all need to be aware of this shit right now. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting from that card. Like, bitch, y'all need to be aware of this shit right now. Like, be careful. Fucking quit being at odds with yourself internally. That bring me back to another point too. Shout out to Zay Quarter. Y'all go subscribe to him if you ain't yet. This man was telling me like everything's already perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the type of energy that we dealing with right here. Because bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck did I just tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's exactly what's going on here when we're dealing with this two energy and you're trying to bring stability towards whatever internal opposition, whatever at odds internally with the air energy that you're experiencing. You're at odds with your internal self as far as thinking and communicating. Yeah, you need to bring balance to that. You know what I'm saying? It's right back to the fucking right back to the Libra energy. You need to develop balance around that air energy, around how you think and communicate about things. You're either trying to or you need to do this. This is something that you need to be paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker kind of jumped out the deck too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So yeah, you're trying to bring balance to whatever air energy that you're dealing with over here because they came out right next to each other. You get what I'm saying? So, and they both came out the deck in a similarly type of way. So this is some type of energy that you need to be paying attention to, or it's something that you're working on as far as developing the balance around that internal opposition, that internal air energy and shit like that, with it being a black card, it being, you know what I'm saying, correlated to the air energy, correlated to the seventh house, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Or it could just be because you judging. It could just be because you judging it as an opposition in the first place. Because 7 energy is also the judgment energy. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is the 8th card. So next up, y'all got 5 of spades. So you're expressing this now. You're expressing some opposition. That's what, and once again, I think this one's gonna play out in reverse. But yeah, you are as an individual expressing 5th house, Sun, Leo energy, expressing some formulation of an opposition or some type of air energy. You're now expressing your thoughts and opinions. You're now communicating how you think about things and shit like that, based on all these other energies that we've dealt with the other cards that we bringing forward right now. Let's get 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1 more card. Yeah, 1 more card. 1 more card for the collective. And this seemed like one of them ones that's gonna come in, that's gonna go in reverse. Like I told y'all, I all my tarot card readings, for the most part, after I get to the 9th card, the story make more sense in reverse order than it actually makes sense from the left to the right. You get what I'm saying? It make more sense going from the right to the left. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, if y'all have watched my tarot card readings in the past, you already know this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing sitting here telling y'all this shit for. You already know this shit. But so yeah, this is another one of those cases where I think it's gonna make sense backwards more than it would forwardly and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So boom, right here, you're receiving grand support to some type of vibe, some type of emotion, some type of water energy, some type of support energy, because that's what backs and supports everything, is the vibe, the water, the emotion. You get what I'm saying? That's the gas to everything. So you are receiving grand support to some type of support energy. So you are just getting all type of support right now. You getting all type of water energies that you need at the moment. So what you're getting, this is what you're getting. This is what you started with. This is the 9th card. This is what you started with. Getting grand support for some type of support energy, some type of water energy, right? So then you start to express with your fifth house Leo energy. You start to outwardly express either the opposition or how you feel about that internally. You start to think and communicate about it and actually come outside your mouth to express that shit outwardly. So what you're doing now is bringing balance to it. You get what I'm saying? Bringing balance to how you think and communicate about these things. That way your expression is not misconstrued in the wrong type of ways, and you can still continue to get this grand support that you was receiving over here in this realm of reality. You get what I'm saying? So you started expressing it, and then now you realize that you need to bring balance towards these things, towards this air energy, towards how you're thinking and communicating about things. That way you can relate on this topic. That way you can bring more stability to how you think about it. By bringing balance, you're going to get stability by default. Balance and stability go hand in hand. And both of these are ruled by Venus when we're talking about astrologically, when we're talking about the house system and shit. Libra, Taurus. You get what I'm saying? So the balance that you're bringing towards how you think and communicate about these things is going to allow you to relate with other individuals about these things, or it's going to be a situation where it's bringing more stability to it because you've put the work in to make it more balanced. So you have the balanced aspect, and then you get over here to the 2. How you think and communicate about things is bringing more stability to it through your balancing out of it. And what does that do? That pushes you to bring more balance to some type of earth energy, more stability, more practicality. And these two go hand in hand as well. You get what I'm saying? This is another 7. This is a 2. Venus and Libra going hand in hand. You get what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it is thinking and communicating. Libra is an air sign. So these cards literally are fucking basically the same card for y'all right here. You get what I'm saying? So the Libra energy, Libra is an air sign. Air will be correlated to the spade. 2 is the Taurus energy, earth energy, pinnacle, or fucking, what do you call this bitch? Somebody tell me. Clubs is more correlated to the earth energy. You get what I'm saying? And Taurus is an earth sign with the 2nd house energy. So you're dealing with that. So you bring in utmost stability towards how you think and communicate about things, and that allows you to bring more balance within how you're practical about these things, how you actually go about it in real life rather than just thinking and talking about it all day. This is how you bring balance with your actions and how you're actually being practical about these things. You get what I'm saying? And then now what that allows you to do is you have developed so much balance, so much practicality in how you think and how you communicate about these things that you are receiving grand support to. Now it allows you to give your own grand support to the passion and motivation that you have behind these things, towards the expression that you have behind these things. It gives you the juice. It gives you the tools necessary to actually make this make sense to you. Because it seemed like, you get what I'm saying, where you're dealing with all these air and earth energies right here in the midpoint, in the middle of the story, the meat and potatoes of the story. It seemed like you needed to make sense out of this. You get what I'm saying? It seemed like it needed to make sense to you. Like it wasn't really something that you would necessarily act on until you got to the point where you could make practical sense out of it. You could communicate about it. You could intellectualize it. You could think about it. You could start actually acting it out with the earth energy and being practical and seeing it as something that actually do deserve giving your grand support to. You get what I'm saying? And actually viewing it as a gift and opportunity, whatever fire energy it is that you are fixated on right now and giving your grand support to. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens next? You're desiring more of that stability, more of that balance within the practicality of the air energy. Though it seemed like you've got it in reality, it makes sense in reality, it's something that can actually be practical there, but you're desiring more of this energy, you're desiring more of the air energy, you're desiring more of, it seemed like it makes sense to the world, but you can't, it's hard for you to actually make sense out of it to yourself. That's why you are actually like personally desiring more of the intellectuality, more of the, you get what I'm saying? I think y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And then that leads you to, you're starting to be wise with it now. You're starting to teach it now because due to, you know what I'm saying, due to all these other cards, but also due to you desiring more logic, more reasoning, more, you get what I'm saying, more left brain qualities. Due to you desiring that, it made you become hard with that shit. It made you become wise with it, and you started teaching about it and shit like that. And now you have like this water energy, this support towards what you're being wise and teaching about at the moment. But it's like a even harder version of this. You know what I'm saying? It's water energy, but it's like water that's in a good container. Like the glass can never be cracked. It's like one of those unbreakable bongs or some shit that you see on the internet. Unbreakable glass. You know what I'm saying? This water is now in a vessel that is contained within unbreakable glass. You know what I'm saying? So now, due to all these earth energies and quality, air and earth qualities that you've put into it, now you experiencing how it can actually be something that you can be wise about, you can teach about. It's all more harder, more, you get what I'm saying? I think y'all understand what I'm saying. Now, boom, what does that lead y'all to? External epiphany. External, some type of shit. You learning more about yourself, you're learning more about the environment, you're learning more about what works, what doesn't work, what you can do, what you can't do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you got control of, and what you need to fucking loosen the grip on and fucking keep on pushing. You get what I'm saying? So that's the energies y'all dealing with for the full moon in Pisces. Make sure y'all fucking take that breakdown into consideration, because that directly correlates with the energies in the sky that we dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Zay? Zay said, what's your YouTube? My link is in my Instagram bio. We actually just finished up though, so you're a little bit late. But if you would like to go and view it on YouTube, yeah, my YouTube link is in my Instagram bio. You can click on that shit, rewind this video, watch wherever you need to watch, because that shit was a good another good ass video. Every time we do these tarot readings, I feel so good about it, bro. Like, every time it seemed like it's just going along perfectly with shit that even I might be experiencing in my own, you know what I'm saying, in my own life and shit like that. It directly correlate with everything we're experiencing as far as astrologically and down to personal on an individual basis. You get what I'm saying? Is the energies in the sky. I always feel good about these shit. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna start doing a little bit more of these. I'm gonna start doing personal zodiac readings and shit like that too, because these motherfuckers have been working for a lot of people. As far as like, people be telling me like, damn, like I just went through some shit that was correlated to that. And even people that I watch their channel and shit like that, they'd be telling me like, damn, yeah, that full moon in Pisces tarot card reading you just did, that shit was hard, bro. Like, that's exactly what we all going through right now. And certain astrologers, people who are even harder than me at astrology and shit, they be coming to me like, damn, like, yeah, that aligns with this energy of this alignment, how this planet is right here in this position right now, and and how it connect with this and that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I be enjoying the tarot card readings. I started doing these shits for people a long time ago. I started doing them for myself first. And whenever I started seeing proof is in the pudding, devil is in the details type of energies, once I started seeing that, like, damn, I gotta go through some shit, give myself a tarot card reading, and the tarot card reading is telling me exactly what I just went through and where I was making my mistakes at and shit like that. And I'm like, hold the fuck up for a second. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started actually giving other people tarot card readings. Like, some of y'all who know me in real life and know me personally, like, y'all have gotten readings from me and shit like that before. Shout out to those individuals. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about that shit. And there's no bias, because bitch, I don't know y'all personally. You know what I'm saying? There's no bias when it comes into this shit. I've went through the ups and downs. I've went through the ringer to figure that out. As far as not being in some type of personal individual bias to the point where I'm just peeping game from your circumstance and situation, and I'm peeping game from what you're going through at the moment, and I'm making the cards say what I'm observing from you and what I think that you need to learn from it. And what, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all funky ass tarot card readers who be doing the wrong thing, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. And even people who is more attuned and shit like that internally, like y'all even know what I'm talking about. Even if y'all do y'all's own tarot card readings and y'all have watched other tarot readers and shit, like y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that. Like people be trying to play God basically and make the cards say what they want them to say, as far as, oh, you going through this at the moment, I don't think you should be doing that, or this is what you should be learning from this situation, or you know what I'm saying? That goes beyond giving a person advice. If you're giving a person advice and giving them a consultation, that needs to be outwardly known. You know what I'm saying? It don't need to be a situation where you up here and acting like you're reading tarot, but really at the end of the day, you just trying to be a consultant and trying to be a therapist and trying to help people figure out their problems in an aspect of making it too personal like that. Like if we're doing a tarot card reading, bitch, don't tell me like if I'm doing a personal tarot card reading, don't tell me nothing about you. Don't even damn near tell me what your name is. Don't tell me your zodiac sign. Don't tell me anything about you. That's how the tarot reading can actually hit home on a more personal level and actually make people resonate with it due to what they are actually experiencing in their day-to-day life, just by you being attuned to that energy in a certain type of way. You get what I'm saying? That if you're trying to be a tarot card reading, that will help you out in that aspect a lot more, because like don't be trying to make things extremely personal and shit like that. Like, yeah, even if we're doing a personal reading and it's one-on-one, I'm specifically pulling these cards for you and your energy and what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a person who needs a lot of information. You get what I'm saying? Don't be a person who need a lot of information from these individuals, because that's going to make you start to blur the lines, and it's going to start to become more like a therapy session and more like a consultation for certain individuals due to you being biased and observing these observing their circumstances, situations, and whatever they're going through at the moment. And you might be like, well, shit, I know how to figure that out. I know what you should be learning from that. I know what you should, you know what I'm saying? I know how you should handle that or how you should get out of that. No, bitch, make it two separate things. Either do consultation and like therapy type of sessions, or do tarot, or do them both separately. These motherfuckers need to be separate from each other. It don't need to be one thing that is combined, because it's gonna skew the energy of the tarot itself. That's what y'all need to understand. It's going to skew the energy of the tarot itself. It's not predicting the future, and it's not something that needs to be taken extremely personal like that. That's what y'all need to understand. A tarot reading is supposed to tell you what you just went through or what you're currently going through at the moment. That way you can learn from what you're going through at the current moment or what you just went through, and it can give you more clarity and more context clues to actually the energies that you're dealing with at the moment, especially when we get down into numerology and gematria, and we get down into the housing systems. Depending upon what numbers itself even goes into it, is going to allow you to understand what zodiac signs you're dealing with, what planetary bodies you're dealing with at the moment, what energy signatures that you're dealing with, and what numbers that you're dealing with at the moment, as far as when you're in your day-to-day life and actually experiencing things in your environment. A real tarot card reader, a person who is really practicing tarot, knows what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain it no further than that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, we done. I'm out this bitch. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna get off here and fucking play my game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't played no games in a long time, so I'm gonna fucking play my game a little bit. Hop into Discord and talk to some fucking nerds for a little while and see what these guys are up to. Hey guys, get in there. Hey guys, I love doing that shit. I was in a fucking group chat with some dudes last night. And there was like this young kid in there, and when I was just like, hey guys, I was just trying to be like extra nerdy and sitting here acting like, because on a real note, I have been playing League of Legends for a long time. I used to play it when I was a kid and shit like that. I had a homeboy of mine put me onto that game and stuff, so I do know a good bit about it. But there's been so many updates and patches, and so much shit has changed from since when I played it. So I would just get in there and sit there and act like I know exactly everything about everything, and know exactly what's going on, know exactly what I'm talking about and shit in the game aspect. And I just thought it was funny because I actually did end up being right about a lot of shit. They actually ended up making like bullying that kid into leaving because I was basically like saying like, hey man, you need to do it this way. You don't need to do it that way. And then they at the end of it, they was like, yeah, you're a good player. Like we want to keep you around and shit. And I'm like, bro, I ain't played for in a long time. Trey said, let me join the Discord, or is it just League gameplay? It's actually the official League of Legends Discord. Like there's thousands of members in it, bro. So I just be, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna find it, look up this right here. Hold on. I'll show you how to find it right here real quick. View tab in YouTube Studio. Okay, look up League of Legends LFG. LFG means looking for a group. And League of Legends is actually really like it doesn't take much to run the game. You know what I'm saying? So like you can have a shitty computer and run the game just fine. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. But just look up League of Legends LFG and then click the top one right here where it say League of Legends Discord at where you see that at the very top. You know what I'm saying? And that will actually give you a link and give you an invite to the itself. That's the only way I know how to access it and shit. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, I deleted my I took down my Discord tab earlier whenever Jackie New was in here because I didn't because I ended my live stream on the note that we was talking about, so I just exited out. But anyways, fucking great, fantastic tarot card reading. Once again, big shout out to everybody who's been donating. Y'all know who y'all are. I genuinely appreciate y'all motherfuckers from the bottom of my heart, for real. Y'all you know what I'm saying? Y'all making this more real day by day. You know what I'm saying? This is something that has been a dream of mine for fucking ever since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I've always wanted to make videos. I've always wanted to be able to give advice and give inspiration and help people in any type of way that I can. You know what I'm saying? So I'm eternally grateful for y'all motherfuckers who be donating and shit like that. And also people who hit me up for consultations. Y'all know who y'all are as well. People hit me up for tarot readings. Like I said, though, make sure you're DMing me first before you send me any money for a consultation or a tarot. Like I previously stated, I haven't even told y'all my price points and shit like that. I'm making it different from person to person. So just understand that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be just sending me money and expecting me to immediately, you know what I'm saying, understood, just knowingly know that you wanted a tarot or a consultation or some shit. So yeah, y'all just pay attention to that shit. But yeah, big shout out to everybody. I got some people that I'm gonna fucking be getting to tomorrow and shit like that. So big shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. We gonna continue this shit. We gonna continue to run it up. Tomorrow we're doing Zodiac tarot card readings, and we're also gonna have another live stream on some topics and shit. We might end up doing another open panel depending upon how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't be feeling like talking to nobody and just doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes I don't even reply to y'all's chats in the comment section and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. We off here. I'm gonna just enjoy my night and just fucking take it easy breezy, beautiful cover girl type of shit going on over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So y'all, if anybody need me, hit me up. I'm here all night. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. We out though. Peace.